Hey folks, how goes it?
Hi.
Hey.
One quick question. It's kind of weird. Is it like in US, time zone changes like daylight saving time changed like 1 week before Europe, right? So it's not only Ukraine.
Yeah,
It's
it's 1 or 2 weeks. Yeah, I'm not sure what the thing is, but yeah, we haven't changed yet.
yeah, so kind of interesting. If it's called European, and if it's like tailored to Europeans, why we use daylight saving time like US one? It's kind of weird.
That's an excellent question, Ivan.
Why does anyone use daylight savings time?
Why do we use the US daylight savings time? I think is the question, really.
Yeah.
Given it's meant to be
Yeah.
the EU meeting.
Yeah. Or like maybe just what other actually groups using like TC39 or other like are they using UTC or like because it's just weird. Everything became like 1 hour earlier suddenly.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we should all just do Greenwich Mean Time.
Actually, it's non-zero chance that like some people will miss this meeting. Actually, maybe like Dennis, I don't know what time zone he's in. So like I believe like it's not zero chances that somebody missing some of this meeting just because like daylight saving thing. Especially since it's like the same time every month, except like with 1 or 2 weeks when it's time difference between US and Europe.
I've just pinged Dennis. He may not be aware.
Yeah, I submitted PR to add myself to agenda.
Cool.
Thanks for reminding. Yeah.
Did you fix your other one? I think in a previous one you sent it to the wrong file.
Yeah. Previous one. Yeah, I need to fix previous one. Yeah, good catch. Actually, forget about that. I did like a script for chatbot kind of script for GraphQL.js to build canary releases. And it's kind of cool because it's like conversation one. So just scanning comments using GitHub like CI thing. Like it would be great if we just have like issue for every working group and people just send command to chat to some like bot to add themselves. Yeah, what would save like so much time and confusion. Yeah.
Okay. Lee sent me a message and said he's not going to be here for about half an hour. As far as I see, there is one item on the agenda, and it's mine, which I am happy to discuss if you want to discuss that now. But I'm also happy to punt that off to next month's primary meeting. Is there anything in particular that we'd like to discuss?
You said you have one item. I think it was just Dennis one, or you added another one.
March 2023, secondary EU Express GraphQL. I don't see Dennis's item.
It was you. Sorry for confusion. Yeah. I just assume he had it. Yeah, we can discuss it. I think it should be short.
Yeah, well, I mean, essentially, okay, well, let's properly go into the meeting then. Hello, everyone. I know it's just the few of us, but we need to follow the format. So we've all agreed to the membership agreement, the participation guidelines, the contribution guide, and the code of conduct. Let's introduce ourselves. I'm Benji.
Hi, I'm Rob.
Hi, I'm Ivan.
Fantastic. I guess we can all help each other take notes. I'll drop a link to the note file into the chat because I think the link in the agenda is wrong. Cool. Normally we would review the prior meetings. Were you both there at the prior meeting?
Yeah,
Primary meeting.
I think so.
That was
I was
the APAC one.
No, the one before that. I'm not actually sure if they actually met last week. There wasn't anything on the agenda. I don't think anyone added themselves. It was just Lee.
Okay, then yeah, I was at the last one.
So I think we will, yeah, I've just confirmed Lee's the only person on there. So I assume that one didn't go ahead. Yeah, in which case we'll skip over that. And also we'll skip over the previous meetings action items and just jump straight into it. So Express GraphQL. It's still receiving issues and pull requests. We've effectively suggested that the GraphQL HTTP project from Dennis is now the primary. Sorry, I'm just getting a message from Dennis. Oh, here he is.
Hello.
Hi.
Look, I'm on the mountain. Sorry. Completely forgot about everything. Sorry
No
about
worries
that,
at
guys.
all. Well, we just started the agenda item for talking about Express GraphQL, and I was just saying that your implementation now is the reference implementation, since it implements the GraphQL over HTTP spec, but that the old Express GraphQL is still receiving issues and pull request comments and things like that. So first question is it actually being maintained? Is anyone actually like pushing out new releases or dealing with bugs or anything like that in it?
I suppose we like make decision. So if we make decision, sorry, Dennis, you're on mute. You.
Sorry. I was just telling my friends to go. Sorry.
Okay. I thought you want to comment on something.
No. All good.
Yes. So we made decision. I think it just like somebody with admin rights just like caused everything. Since it's totally different code base, it doesn't make sense to transfer anything. If people like, we're not removing repo, we're not removing forks, so we're not disrupting anyone in a sense. And I think it's just like we can figure out the steps to make it more obvious, like calls, PR calls, issues for commenting. Since it's deprecated, what people, even if it's security thing, like maybe like super like security thing can be a problem, but in reality, I'm for just making it obvious, and like adding deprecation notice to npm package, and like if someone volunteers to do that, it would be great. If like you need some access to a package, I can run a command. Like I don't think it's even worth to like put effort there. Since we have like bunch of other stuff that deserve attention.
Yeah, I also agree on Ivan's side. So what we can do is first close all the PRs. If there are any critical issues that might need attention or fixing, and then just archive the repository and deprecate the package as well. I don't think that we need to actually reopen it at any point in time. But if there is anything really pressing, so I guess that we can just go over the repository itself, go over the issues and PRs and see if anything's actually critical, fix that, release the issue, release the new version, and then just archive the repository. And I'm willing to do that as well. So if you guys want me to go over the issues and check the PRs, if there's anything like, I'm not talking about issues that are features or whatever. I'm just talking about critical bugs. Fix those, release a new version, patch, and then just archive the repository.
I don't think we have like anything. If by critical is like security thing, I don't think anybody reported anything.
Me neither. But just to be safe, glance over everything that we have.
You have admin right? So you can close.
Yes.
And you can switch it to like because GitHub have this like weird roles. GitHub have like deprecation mode. It's like make it super clear. So it's like say this repo is read only and prevent you from opening like stuff.
Archiving,
so,
yes.
But
I don't think I can do that. I already talked about that, and I think I don't have the rights to archive any repository. But once I have taken care of the issues and PRs, I can just ask someone to close it up.
Yeah.
You, Ivan, or Lee, or whomever.
Yeah, and same with like npm package. I can, if you send like your email in the chat, I think since we're deprecating this package anyway, we don't need the formal procedure of like sharing keys or anything. If you promise not to like push malicious code, just send, yeah, I will add you in npm thing. And also if you have time, can you research, can you like freeze npm account? That also would be ideal because like, yeah, I don't know if it's like possible to freeze. Like one thing I'm concerned, like we have like 6 or 7 people having like access to this package, and in case like somebody will be hacked and like some version pushed and some people automatically update, like if it's possible to archive.
I will check that. Yep.
Yeah. So.
But I guess the process is just to remove all of the other collaborators and leave just one if there is no option to freeze a package.
No, I think if there is no option to freeze it, so just leave everything, because if it will be one people, it will be like in same situation happened, like somebody push malicious, other people cannot remove it, and it's worse. We need to write email. So I just, like read-only mode. I don't know if npm have it. I never. So I'm looking at maintainers, and
I think it might be a little premature to do any read-only mode on it anyway. At the moment, it's still getting like well over 500,000 downloads a week, whereas GraphQL HTTP is only getting about 70,000. So I think we should wait for significantly more people to move over. I think we can do that, start guiding people with the deprecation message on NPM. So set that so that every time they do an install, it tells them this is deprecated, you should move. Also, archiving the repository, I think, is a good idea because that can be undone if need be. But it sends a clear message. Commenting on the issues and pull requests as well, also wise, I think, and closing those down. But yeah, I think it's a little bit premature to actually lock the npm module, if that is even a possibility.
Or we can, like, if not a possibility, you can add deprecation message for package to actively force people to move somewhere. Actually, I cannot add your email. It's like require username. So I need to know your npm username. I don't know if you can search it now. Oh, okay, super.
Yeah, my username is always the same everywhere.
Okay, so yeah, I just send invitation. And it's the same photo, so I know it's you. So -1 problem, because Ricky said, like, always problem with GraphQL and access to npm for Ricky. So I think it's easier just to bypass and add you. One cool thing I learned, you can deprecate not only last package, but like all active versions. Meaning if somebody stuck somewhere, they don't need to update to the latest Express GraphQL just to find out it's like deprecated, which is, yeah, so just like specify a range from beginning to the end, saying everything is deprecated.
Cool. Sounds good. I'm happy with that. Is everyone else happy? Excellent. Well, that brings us to the end of our agenda for today. Does anyone want to discuss anything else? All good. Very quick meeting then. So I'll see you all at the beginning of April. Nice to see you all again. Cheerio.
Bye.
Thank you, guys. Sorry for being late. Bye-bye.